The day my world fell apart started like any other. My wife, Sarah, kissed me goodbye, her lips lingering just a little longer than usual. Oh, she said, "I love you forever," a phrase she'd whispered 1,000 times, a phrase that was the foundation of my life. We had been married for 8 years, a picture-perfect couple with a beautiful home and dreams we were building together. I had no reason to doubt her words, no reason to suspect the ground beneath my feet was about to crumble. That evening, I was working late, trying to finish up a project. My phone buzzed, and I glanced down, expecting a message from Sarah asking when I'd be home. Instead, it was an email notification. The subject line was just my name. My curiosity piqued. I opened it. It was from an anonymous address, and it contained a single attachment, a photo. My heart stopped. It was a picture of Sarah, her arm wrapped around another man, their faces close, smiling intimately at a restaurant I didn't recognize. My first thought was denial. This had to be fake, a cruel prank. But the woman in the photo was undeniably my wife. The way her hair fell, the small mole above her lip, the silver locket I gave her on our first anniversary was all there. A cold dread seeped into my bones. I scrolled down and there was a short message. "You deserve to know the truth." My hands were shaking. I tried to call Sarah, but my calls went straight to voicemail. I packed up my things in a daze and drove home, my mind racing. The familiar streets felt alien. Our cozy house looked like a stranger's. I sat in the dark, the photo burning on my laptop screen, waiting. When she finally walked in, humming a cheerful tune, her smile faltered when she saw my face. "What's wrong?" she asked, her voice laced with a confusion that felt like another betrayal. I couldn't speak. I just turned the laptop towards her. The color drained from her face. The silence in the room was deafening, broken only by my ragged breathing. Her initial denial was weak, quickly dissolving into a flood of tears and stammered excuses. The man's name was Mark. He was a colleague. "It started as a friendship," she said, "just someone to talk to." But the photo told a different story. It wasn't just talking. It was a secret life she had been living behind my back. She swore it was a mistake, a moment of weakness, that she loved me and only me. But how could I believe her? The words "I love you forever" now echoed in my mind as a bitter taunt. Every memory we had shared suddenly felt tainted. Every "I love you" a potential lie. She said it had been going on for 6 months. 6 months of stolen moments, secret messages, and shared smiles that weren't for me. While I was working to build our future, she was building a separate life with someone else. The trust that had been the bedrock of our marriage was completely shattered. It was like looking at a stranger wearing my wife's face. The days that followed were a blur of pain and confusion. We tried counseling, we tried talking, but the trust was gone. The image of that photo was seared into my mind. Every time she touched me, I flinched. Every time she said she loved me, I heard the lie. Her words, once my greatest comfort, were now a source of deep, gnawing pain. The hidden truth didn't just crack our marriage, it completely destroyed it. I realized that a relationship without trust is just an empty shell. It took time, a lot of pain, and support from friends to start healing, but I had to let go to find my own peace. It's a hard lesson to learn that sometimes forever has an expiration date. Thanks for listening to my story. If you've been through something similar, remember you're not alone. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe for more real-life stories. See you next time.